Hola, and welcome to another lesson. And now we're diving into one of the best parts of Portuguese culture, the drinks. Whether you're relaxing at a cafe, enjoying a meal, or celebrating with friends, knowing the local drinks will make your experience even more authentic. Let's start with non alcoholic options, perfect for those warm afternoons in Portugal. One of the most popular orders is café, which is a coffee in Portuguese. But if you prefer something milder, try galão, which is similar to a latte with plenty of milk, or uma meia de leite, which is 50-50, half milk, half coffee. And of course, there's chá, which is tea. It's quite common, and a few examples that you can order it is chá de limão, a lemon tea, or chá verde, a green tea. What about water? I bet you already know this one. And there are so many ways, right? Uma água is the basic way to order water. Now, you might want to add uma água natural when you want it normal temperature, or uma água fresca when you want it from the fridge. What about sparkling water? We have all kinds, even flavored ones. Água com gás, that would be the case. One great thing you can find in Portugal is the fresh fruit juices served. Those are my favorite personally. We have sumo de laranja natural, which stands for orange juice, made out of fresh oranges. And the same goes for lemonade, which we call limonada. On top of this, you might find in some restaurants, especially brunch places, limonada de frutos vermelhos, which is a mix between lemon juice and red fruit juice, or limonada de morango, which is a mix between lemon juice and strawberry juice. All made with fresh fruit, but to make sure you can ask, é feito de fruta ou é refrigerante? Is it made of fruit or is it a soda? So that means refrigerante stands for soda. So if you prefer sodas instead, you can always ask, que refrigerantes tem? What sodas do you have? And usually we say the name of the brand, followed by some specifics in Portuguese, as Fanta, for example. Uma Fanta de laranja, in case you want to order Fanta orange, or uma Coca-Cola for the Coke. Before we move on to the alcoholic drinks, let's do a recap, as this was a lot. Café, a coffee. Galão, a latte with more milk than coffee. Uma meia de leite, half milk, half coffee. Chá, a tea. Chá de limão, a lemon tea. Chá verde, a green tea. Uma água, a bottle of water. Uma água natural, a bottle of water but normal temperature. Uma água fresca, a bottle of fresh water. Uma água com gás, a bottle of sparkling water. And then sumo de laranja natural, an orange juice made out of fresh oranges. Uma limonada, a lemonade. Uma limonada de frutos vermelhos, a lemonade with red fruit juice. Uma limonada de morango, a lemonade with strawberry juice. É feito de fruta ou é refrigerante? Is it made of fruit or is it a soda? Refrigerante, soda. Uma Fanta de laranja, a Fanta orange. Uma Coca-Cola, a Coke. Now, let's talk about alcoholic drinks, and Portugal has some fantastic options. For beer lovers, you have to try the local beers. The two most popular brands are Sagres and Superboc. So if you're at a bar or a cafe, just ask for uma cerveja, a beer. Or if you know which one you want, you can say uma Superboc or uma Sagres. And if you happen to be in the north or around Lisbon, we have two distinct ways of saying it in case it's from the barrel. This will make you really feel like a local, and people really appreciate that. So for the north, you'll say fino, and around Lisbon, uma imperial. Next one, wine. In Portuguese, we say vinho. Vinho branco stands for white wine, and vinho tinto stands for red wine. Vinho rosé needs no introductions. And then we have something called vinho verde, which is a young, slightly sparkling wine, often white and super refreshing on a warm day. Copo de vinho verde would be a glass of vinho verde. Sangria is sangria. And there are so many options depending on where you go. Usually the most common ones are sangria de frutos vermelhos, is made of champagne or sparkling wine and red fruits. Sangria de maracujá is the same as before, but now with passion fruit. Sangria branca is made of white wine. And sangria tinta for the one made of red wine. So a recap. Uma cerveja, a beer. Uma superboc, a superboc. Uma sagres, a sagres. Fino is the North way of saying a beer from the tap. And around Lisbon you'll say uma imperial. Vinho is wine. Vinho branco is white wine. Vinho tinto is red wine. Vinho rosé is rosé wine. Vinho verde is the slightly sparkling wine, often white. Copo de vinho verde, a glass of vinho verde. Sangria de frutos vermelhos, sangria made of red fruits. Sangria de maracujá, sangria made of passion fruit. Sangria branca, sangria made of white wine. Sangria tinta, sangria made of red wine. Now, you've probably heard of the famous port wine, or in Portuguese, vinho do Porto. It's a sweet fortified wine that's perfect as a dessert drink. You can say, gostaria de copo de vinho do Porto. I would like a glass of port wine. And we can't forget about some traditional Portuguese drinks. Ginginha is a sweet sherry liquor, and it was born in the center of Portugal. The most famous one comes from Óbidos. You can find small shops dedicated to it where locals and tourists stop by for a quick shot. Just say, quero uma ginginha. I want a ginginha. Lastly, for something truly unique, try Licor Beirão, another liquor from the center of Portugal. It's often enjoyed as a digestive, and it's rare the bar that doesn't have it. To order it, you can say, gostaria de licor beirão. I'd like a licor beirão. And finally, to recap these last few drinks. Vinho do Porto is a port wine. Gostaria de copo de vinho do Porto. I would like a glass of port wine. Quero uma ginginha. I want a ginginha. Gostaria de licor beirão. I like a licor beirão. So, whether you're sipping on a rich port wine, cooling down with a glass of vinho verde, or enjoying a cup of café, Portugal has a drink for every occasion. Now you know how to order like a local. Next time you're out, give one of these drinks a try and enjoy the full experience in Portugal. Ciao and cheers. Saúde!